Hey, what's up, Rideshare World? Truck Driver here. On Monday this week, I received a message in my Uber app's inbox titled Upfront Fares Only from Uber. Uber did announce this possible change a few months back and would slowly roll this new earnings program out one market at a time. And it looks like it has finally hit my market of Greater Philadelphia. And in this video, I will discuss how this change will impact drivers and its overall results and consequences to drivers' daily routine and earnings. But in short, these changes will now allow us drivers to see how much we can earn on a round trip and the exact pickup and drop-off locations. Furthermore, Uber CEO Dara Khosrowshahi stated that their new trip request screen makes it easier for us drivers to decide if a trip is worth their time and effort by providing all details up front. But before I continue, I would appreciate your time and effort in smashing that like button to help this video out with YouTube's algorithm. And in doing so, here's a picture of an Oriental kitten. Now back to the video. Uber is marketing this new driver earning transition as more transparent earnings by now giving drivers upfront pricing with prior time and destination information. As the beginning of the message states, see how much you'll make and where you'll go. It will now be easier to decide if the trip is worth your time and effort. Right when you receive a request, you'll see the estimated fare and the pickup and drop-off locations. I think this is awesome, especially seeing drop-off locations. This is a big win for us Uber drivers because we can now not only see what direction the ride is heading, but exactly what part of town it is heading to. Lyft has had limited upfront route direction information available to drivers for over 2 years now. So this is about time for Uber, who markets itself as the rideshare industry leader, to do the same. And the message continues. Upfront fares can be based on several factors. Some you know well, like time to pick up and time to destination. And some are new, like demand at the destination. Basically, you'll know exactly how much you're going to earn on the ride and exactly where you are going. I also think this is a big win for all drivers. The message continues. Get better fares on shorter trips. Now this is where it gets interesting. Upfront fares will make shorter trips more valuable. That's a win. You'll get slightly higher amount on some short trips and slightly lower amount on some long trips. Now, I think this is a big loss for everyone. Let me explain. Decreasing pay on long rides is a huge loss, not only for the driver, but also for the rider. If drivers are going to see decreases in pay for long trips, they are going to be less inclined to accept that ride, meaning longer wait times for riders. But there's a sucker born every minute, and I'm sure a newbie driver will accept that low pay, long trip in a flash. But one thing I think Uber could do to incentivize drivers into taking longer trips is to let the passengers tip in advance. For example, it's very similar to Uber Eats. Of course, tip baiting could become an issue here, but typically passengers that order these types of rides aren't pinching pennies. The message continues. First, if there's unexpected traffic and the trip gets a lot longer, your fare will increase. Second, if there's a change of pickup or drop-off address in the app while you're on your way, your fare will be updated as you go. Nothing much here, as I think this is common sense, as the fare should change if time is increased, but it's good to know that Uber won't rip you off with the upfront earnings if you accept a ride that says 15 minutes, but it takes twice as long because of traffic. Message continues. We expect most people in your city to see a neutral or positive impact on earnings as a result of these changes, which will start going into effect this Thursday. To help ease this transition, you are eligible to get a special quest. If you complete 100 trips in the next 2 weeks, you'll get an extra $100. Whoop-de-doo. Well, hopefully this change nets a positive impact on drivers' earnings. And hopefully this makes drivers' days more predictable and a bit more profitable for them. Fair and predictable pay has been the drivers' forever ongoing fight with Uber and also with Lyft. For example, I remember when I started with Uber back in 2017, it was either feast or famine with earnings. Short trips would pay only $3, and sometimes you'd have to drive 15 to 20 minutes to the pickup destination, and the rider could cancel whenever they wanted. I used to have riders cancel as soon as I arrived, and I drove 15 to 20 minutes to that pickup. But the feast would come once in a while when you would get that one long trip that was 3, 4, 5, or sometimes 6 times multiplier surge rate that would make up the difference from all those other times you got ripped off. And also, the $100 bonus for 100 rides is measly, but at least it offers an incentive for us drivers to get out there and check it out while lessening the overall risk to our earnings. And I assume from its wordings that this would be an additional quest on top of our normal weekday and weekend quest. And the message continues with, your feedback matters. What you think of these changes matter, and we may make adjustments based on your feedback. No, your feedback probably won't matter or make a difference here. They won't care. Uber's algorithm is designed to maximize their profits while keeping us, the drivers, just happy enough to stay on the platform and earn for them. And now, with this new earnings transition, Uber's algorithm will change again. But in this industry, you either quickly learn how to adapt to Uber's forever changing algorithm, or you will just quickly burn out and find another gig. And this is why I constantly repeat myself saying have multiple ways to earn money in the gig economy by diversifying your income stream. For example, I do both Uber and Lyft, but I also deliver for Amazon Flex, as you have seen in my other videos, and I will soon add another 1 or 2 side hustles by the end of this year. Please comment below if this new earnings transition has already impacted you, and please let everyone else know the positive and negative effects of your earnings and productivity. Please stay safe out there, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you for watching. Please check out my channel and subscribe, and if you have done so already, I shall see you in the next episode.